Annie's work at Vanity Fair was attention-grabbing, flashy, and exciting, but her cover of actress Demi Moore in her 8th month of pregnancy caused a reaction none of the team saw coming.
When we got there that day, the one thing that I had said to Lori Goldstein, who was the stylist, is that I felt very sexy and that I wanted to portray that in the photographs. That I said, I think you should go and get beautiful lingerie, black lingerie, and I wanted to depict how I really am feeling and how sexy I think the pregnant body is and a woman in that time. And so it wasn't as if we came up with some big, revelatory idea. It was just like the most natural thing for us to do. And I wasn't even really thinking of it as a cover of that. And then as we were in the position, I looked up and I said to Annie, wouldn't it be great if they used this for the cover? And then we all kind of looked at each other and said, there's no way they're going to do it.
The backlash to the Vanity Fair cover was swift and coming from every direction. On one side were those shocked that Demi Moore would dare to expose so much of her body while pregnant, instead of hiding herself away for 9 months and emerging with child. On the other side, some feminist magazines were angry at the photos for apparently setting an unrealistic standard of beauty for a woman during her pregnancy.
This one caused quite a stir. Did you expect it to?
Absolutely not. It was the most, I knew it would be sensational and glamorous. And I knew it would be a different cover, but I had no idea they would cause controversy that it did cause. And I think that says something about how people perceive women, men, or people, period, perceive women in this country. I mean, you can see women in bathing suits and practically nothing on. No one thinks anything of it. And then to see a woman in the most natural of all states, and for there to be that sort of controversy, I just thought, that it was ridiculous. It was the most natural thing for us to do. I was Demi and Bruce's wedding photographer. I photographed Demi when she was pregnant with her first baby. We did some photographs together, and while we were shooting this, Demi said, "Wouldn't this be great if this was the cover?" It was actually her idea, and it was Tina Brown from Vanity Fair who had to make the decision, and she went with it. She said, "This is great."
I think that the taboo is that women can't exude that they've had sex in any way to have gotten in this shape. I mean, you think of even how women are, supposed to dress when they're pregnant, and it's very covered, very hidden.
I couldn't take it too seriously to begin with, and I realized that that it was too important of a photograph to a lot of women. I had to understand it a little better myself. I didn't know what I'd done.
The publisher of Vanity Fair decided to put the magazine in a brown paper wrapper, obstructing the controversial image. This worried editor Tina Brown, but she underestimated America's obsession with the forbidden fruit, a decision which drove sales even higher.
It's a photograph that's copied over and over and over and over again, and that it makes me so happy to see it emulated and copied and done. And I mean, really, before then, if you were pregnant, you were supposed to go sort of hide in a corner and be heavily clothed, and this was sort of a coming out in that respect.
The explosive sales from the cover with Demi Moore brought a new problem for the magazine. How do you follow up on such a success? Tina Brown's solution? Putting Demi Moore on the cover again, showing how great she looked after giving birth.
I look like a leftover suit.
A single image can have a profound effect. I have as many people come up and respond about those covers as much as I have for films I've done.